Hello, good morning. I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome to Manitoba, Canada. Welcome to my studio. We have some interesting weather phenomenon going out. It's saying it's 4:20 at 4:30 here in Scotland. It's saying it's 10:30 a.m. here in Canada. So hello, good morning. I'm Char. I help people dissolve their stuckness by looking at options through energy and messages in tarot, oracle, and intuition. That flowed out nicely. If you are an Earth Star member, you know the routine. You pick a card, number 1, 2, 3, or 4, and at the end of this live stream, you get hello, Noka Oi. At the end of this live stream, you get your 3-card reading. So yeah, that's Earth members. Char Stars, you get all the emojis, so make sure you join in the, hello Lena, make sure you join in the memberships. Yeah, it's average. All right, so it is Tuesday, November 15th. Good morning, Lena. And my style here is I pull a single card for the day for numbers 1 to 40. All right, so you get to pick your favorite number. You get to pick your favorite combination of numbers and put together your tarot reading. I love it. Good morning, Buddy Blue. How are you? So I have 2 really cool decks. Actually, Anna of the Muse Tarot has just been like, you've been playing with everybody but me. Pick me, pick me, pick me. So Anna has come out to play. Number 2, Scrappy, okay. With the Muse Tarot. And then I've got the new Transient Light Tarot. And I have an amazing story with this one. And then we've got Sonia Choquette. If you are on Instagram in the spiritual sort of timeline there, she is amazing. She talks about connecting with spirit guides and different signs and everything like that. So I highly recommend you check her out. I'm doing okay. It's been a very rough and interesting growth weekend. I'm not going to lie. And the result of that has been some pretty serious growth. So sometimes when we like put things out or not work through things in a good timing, the universe gives us a tower moment and it's just like, F you, you're dealing with it now. So I'm good now. Pretty sure I'm good now. Noka, I need a number from you. So I had, hi Enos, all right. I had the opportunity this Saturday to do a craft fair, and I did some tarot reading at this craft fair. And number 4, cool. And I had some really great experiences. And now, while I didn't sell a lot of readings like I did at the agricultural fair here in town, what I was able to do was demystify the fears around tarot. And so it was just being, and I read for some really great people. I was put there at that time, at that place, because I had a job to do from the universe. And it was such an honor and a pleasure to do it. And I did it well. So it was a lot of fun. Like I got goosebumps talking about it. I ran into some really, really interesting people, and the cards just spoke to their heart, and the universe spoke through my voice, and it was an amazing experience. So definitely one I will be doing again. Now, the reason I picked the Transient Light Tarot is A, because it's an amazing deck, and B, I had a young lady come up and approached the table and was able to ask me a bunch of questions, and she just went for it right away. And she's like, is it okay if I look at this? Like, what does this mean? What does this do? So I opened up the deck and I let her have a look at it. And so I'm like, is this something that you're into, like you're interested in? And she's like, yeah, kind of weird, because I mean, like, you know, it's not a normal thing here, but being able to come out of like the tarot closet of being an online host and being like one-on-one with people in the community now is quite it's like the gate opener. It's a really good conversation piece. It's like the decor you put on your neighbor's house because you won't have it on yours, and that's okay. And so it was really, really neat to see somebody curious and just genuinely like, you know, is this going to be able to help me? And so that's why I picked the Transient Light Tarot today. Very neutral, very everything. And it was really cool to sit down with her mom and be like, yeah, I've given my kids several decks. And you know what? This is one I would give my child. It's very neutral. It's very positive affirmations. We're looking at LGBTQ inclusiveness. We're looking at neutrality with the male female genders in this. And so I was able to sit down and say, hey, you know, like, don't try to read your future all the time or your friends' futures with these cards. Just be true to who you are and use it as like a daily reminder, something to take with you for the day, to give you that heads up, to give you that advantage over humdrum circumstances. So it was really, really, really cool. The sun is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. So that was my experience this weekend. And that actually, you know, I was able to help a lot of people, which felt amazing. But that experience just kind of sparked me into, I think with this like sort of leveling up to spark me into that curiosity point again, rather than being so damn clinical and like technical and to the point because I've been studying, right? And just letting that wonderment come back in, allow that room for magic to come back into life. All right, with that being said, I do have my video tarot readings open again. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for that inspiration as well. So if you guys check the pinned comments, I do have video tarot readings and year ahead readings on my Gumroad page. However, I have 15 coupons for $15 off for anyone that is ordering outside Canada. If you're in Canada, email me. We will we'll work it out because this is, I think it's in US dollars. So if you guys are interested, you've never had a video reading from me before, it actually has kind of leveled up in the situation. And so check out the pinned comment, shoot me an email, and we will get you a video tarot reading. They're pretty amazing. They're pretty amazing. So with that being said, I am going to sound cleanse with our, hi Lily, how are you? I'm going to sound cleanse. I feel good. All right, beautiful, beautiful. I do have my gorgeous selenite and just a clear quartz crystal today. This would be considered double terminated because it has a point at this end and a point at this end. All right. So how I run this is I'm going to read 1 to 40. If it resonates with you, if you pick that number, and I start talking about things like saying phrases, or if I say I'm getting messages, is this resonating with anyone? And it is resonating with you and you've picked that number, please speak up, because I am getting, the universe is giving me the gift and I'm being more aware of extra information coming in. Hello, Heal. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. So I read 1 to 40. I'll keep track of the numbers in our chats. Our Earth members get your 3-card readings at the end when you pick number 1, 2, 3, or 4 for your style of reading. Love it, love it, love it. Pick more than one. You have no limitations here. We're all about breaking through those limiting barriers and like just doing it up good. Oh, that's what's weird. I didn't move my desk today. There we go. Sometimes I like to prop the cards in on my keyboard so you can see them. All right, so here we are. And with that sound cleansing, we got Archer hair in there. I would like to please open our protective circle. And I'd like to please call out Archangel Metatron to come in and cleanse this energy space. Ooh, man, this space needed some cleaning. I am feeling this tingly wonderfulness like all over. I love it. Thank you. I'd like to call upon Archangel Michael, please come in and surround us with a beautiful bubble of love and light in a gorgeous, safe space for us to be and receive our messages. Thank you. I'd like to call upon our guards, guides, gods, goddesses, universal energies, guardians, angels, to please come on in and allow us to give and receive our messages for the highest truth and our highest good. I'm weeping. Somebody in here is getting a big message. Pretty Brown, good morning. And I ask that everyone that enters our room be blessed and extra blessed upon exiting so that we can provide the ripple effect of love in our surrounding areas. It actually is a really big deal. It's actually a really, really big deal. I'm going to talk to you guys about this. I'm just going to write this down, my time frame, so I can clip this. All right, so it's actually a really, really big deal when we put love into our communities and when we come together like this as a collective, because it has the ripple effect. Our energy affects our surroundings. So when we gather together and we put love and, good intent as our primary focus, and we apply blessings as we enter and as we leave, that sort of like expands to everything around us. And it really does make love go around the world. Simple, simple, simple. I was talking to another lady at this craft fair and explaining that there's a lot of healers that are moving to the middles of countries. Like, we're moving away from the waters and the edges where we're used to being in harmony, because our love needs to spread out from the middle of our countries again. And it's kind of weird because I've seen a lot of my mentors coming and moving away from like the California coast and say moving to Texas, and I've moved from places in BC that is surrounded by waters and rivers, and now we live in the middle of the prairies. So there's a calling right now for love to just like resonate everywhere that needs it, and everywhere needs extra love right now. Everywhere needs extra love. Everyone needs extra love, So to me, that's a very, very important part. All right, I'm sitting here playing with these cards, and Anna's like screaming at me. Yes, I have a spirit guide for this deck. Her name is Anna. She has pigtails and a really cute laugh. So we're going to get started today in our reading. Maybe I'll use the transient for the Earth members. Woo! I'm shaking now, you guys. Hello, Amish Skolanki. Hello, Amish. All right, so don't forget, you can order a video tarot reading with me at $15 off. Check out the pinned comment. I need a Kleenex. Why do I need a Kleenex? This is the universe telling me to tell you this. If you do not follow me on TikTok, all right, my nose is running. I get like, sorry. Not only is it chilly here, but I also get like, when things are on the nose, I get a little bit, my nose runs. All right, so this is a box full of runes. This is a box full of runes that have been chasing me for like the last year whenever I've had a little bit of turmoil. All right, when I'm trying to decide something, I get the partnership rune and I get Jera. Yay! So right now on TikTok, I'm like, sometimes we have signs from the universe. And before that craft fair, I couldn't remember where I stored my Kleenex because we have closets, nooks and crannies, whatever, right? And so yesterday I found them after having some turmoil in my home. And I was about to do a rune pull, literally about to go and pull my runes, because that's my personal divination device. Like, that's what I'm so tied in with this particular set. That's my personal, what I go to. And this came up. So my nose started running, and this talks about partnership and another 1 year harvest in 1 year. And so looking at this and being able to inspect and understand these rune stones, I'm like, okay, here we go. This next year is going to be an amazing partnership. An amazing partnership. Thank you, lovely. You guys are amazing. Please keep up the chatting here. Put your favorite emojis. Nice. Keep track of, thanks. keep track of your cards, actually, you guys, in there for me, if you don't mind doing that. And you know what? That's okay. This is a business question. Can you please put your tarot cards into the chat today? Just do that for me. Yesterday. That was yesterday, love. Yeah, that was yesterday. It was a tumultuous couple of days, but things are better now. The universe made us clear out some hidden energies that needed to be dealt with in a big way. Yeah. Oh, sorry, darling. I didn't really mean to spew it out, but I needed to get it out, you know? All right, so we're going to get going here. Sometimes spiritual awakenings too, or spiritual movement as you're leveling up through life. Like I said, it gets ugly. You know, I had to have that ugly cry this weekend. I had a lot of rage energy coming out in ways that I haven't experienced in a long time. And so when we do work on ourselves, it really does have that ripple effect on people around us. And so it does cause turmoil. And so through that turmoil, it's that energy that's been stagnant, things that haven't been looked at, things that are holding us back, and limitations. And when we don't take that honest look at ourselves, the universe actually makes that happen. It just bubbles right through. So like I said, that's what happened this weekend, and things have just worked out. All right, you guys, so put your cards into the chat today. We're going to go here, number ones. 5 of Inspiration. Woo! I think a lot of people right now, too, from what I've experienced, is at midpoints. Like, midpoints, what do I do? Where do I go from here? We're almost at the end of the year. So there's a lot of, like, I don't want to say regrets, but a lot of thinking about, oh my God, what didn't I do this year? Stop and think, what did you do? All right, have that introspective moment. And instead of going into this next time, I'm going to say next month with this one ones. Instead of going into this next month with the curiousness, like instead of going into it with that same old, it's the same old, having a look within and seeing what can spark some more light into this. Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. All right, so not the same old. That's why I got so stuck on same old. Your expectations need to raise. You've leveled up, so level up your expectations. All right? Don't do the bare minimum. You'll feel better about it. Whoa! What's the name of what card? I don't really do questions here on our live stream. It's the 5 of Inspiration. The 5 of... what is Inspiration in here? Wands. Inspiration is Wands. 5 of Wands. And then we had exceeding expectations. I love it. Varying Redbeard, welcome to the party. We are at number 2. I guess that's why we're having a delay. So yeah, if you follow me on TikTok, I'm going to be talking about hoarfrost today. Number 2. Number 2, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Who picked number 2 here? The Wheel of Fortune. All right, so literally, this is going to be an intense reading for you. The Wheel of Fortune is anything can happen. And like I was just explaining, sometimes, you know, when we're leveling up, it causes a tower moment. It causes like kaboom to happen. And in that kaboom, there's a lot of things, a lot of honesty. Felicia! A lot of honesty that comes through here, right? So, and we've got 3 major arcanas. This is a big growth time for you. This Hierophant coming in right now, you're going to have to make your own rules. You're going to have to look at the basics that work, set that foundation, and then do what works for you. A lot of people, you know, we've got the Magician here underneath too. So it may be a lonely time coming in for you, but you're going to have some big self-discoveries. And when that happens, that's really providing for yourself. That's providing for yourself. And then after you're able to sort of see a little bit more clearly through the dust, you're going to have a more solid foundation about where you're going and who you want to be. Felicia, pick a number. All right, so there's a lot of magic happening, but you do actually have to allow that ugly cry. You do have to allow that release of energy. Otherwise, it's just going to stifle. All right, there, Hierophant right here, it is a time of thinking. Between 1 and 4 for the end of these guys at the end. All right, there is a time of thinking. What's your oracle card today? Dwelling in truth. Holy crap-oly. All right, Tower moment, Wheel of Fortune. And like Grandma always says, this too shall pass. I stand in the light of truth. All right, when we choose to do that, it creates Tower moments in our lives. But we cannot not do it. We need these moments. And so as we grow, as we age, our truth becomes more clear. It becomes more defined. It becomes completely different than it was when we were 10. All right, so that's a time where we have to sit and think and decide where we're going to release that magic. All right, dwelling in truth. That's a big reading today, number 2s. 2s, communication, partnerships. How are you talking to yourself? How are you talking to other people? All right, 4. And you guys know I'll timestamp you at the end so you can get your 3-card readings. I appreciate you guys being Earth members. Thank you. I appreciate Char Stars members. Woo-woo. Thank you. And if anybody wants to book a video tarot reading and receive $15 off, click the link at the top there. Oh, I need to go to live chat. Glad I did that. Now I can see. All right, number 5. All right, is that making some sense, you guys? Number 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. We have Temperance. If things are out of balance right now, have a look. What makes you happy? And are you remembering to have some fun in life? Look, yeah, I'm wearing a sparkly cat hat right now. That's a little fun, right? That, you know, subtle. Hello, Powen. So 5s, here we are. We've got embarking on an adventure as well. I savor the wonders of the world. Are you feeling are you feeling trapped or bound by this as well? So if you are, what can you do to unlimit yourself? Look at it. We have the 6 of Cups, 6 of emotions right here. 6 of emotions right here. So again, what is it? How can we nurture our inner child in order to feel that freedom? In order, you can actually embark on a pretty cool adventure. You can embark on an adventure going around your local area and just finding sights or scents, like smells, or activities that remind you of fun, frolicky, childlike things. All right, finding that balance again, but it's going to take looking within. The messages are flowing. Oh, I didn't mean I was on number 5. Am I on number 5? That was number 5. Shit. All right, well, now we have to go back to number 3. Damn, look at me getting distracted. I have to do 3 and 4. Woo! Number 3, we've got the 4 of inspiration in the reverse position. All right, number 3s. Where are our foundations? Where are our foundations? Never mind. This makes so much sense. Receiving from angels. Shimmering wings of angels, embrace me with love. So, normally with the 4 of wands, the 4 of inspiration, I'm like, okay, where's your foundation? But in this exact reading, in this exact message right now, what it is saying to you is Yes, there are people in the heavens, your spirits, your angels are there, and they're trying to like pillar these messages down to you. This is cool. They're trying to pillar these messages down to you. So there are angels that are watching you, and whether it be your spirit guides, ancestral spirits, the angels are watching you. All right, they're sending you lots of love. And that's what this is wild. The four of inspiration popping out like this. All right, so that's your message, number threes. All right, here we are. Number four. Fours. Oh, I know what. It's because I wrote down number 4 for Felicia. We're good. We're good. I'm just in the zone. My ears are warm, and they're getting things. Did I ask for messages that are in our highest good and kind and understandable? And words that are kind and understandable? All right, fours, here. We got you. We got you. We got you. Fours, I've got the Queen of Inspiration in the reverse position. If you are not feeling inspired, 9 of Inspiration reverse as well. All right, Queens, so you're not feeling inspired. How can we change that? This is what grabbed me right off the hop. She has a beautiful, beautiful line of connection that is taking from the third eye right in here and connecting right through. So are you receiving messages or tinglies in the area of your third eye opening up? I am so not an expert in this, but I know that if you're feeling tinglies and like it is going like this and it's like opening up, then you need to look into third eye activation. All right, that's your intuition trying to speak to you. Holy crap. Ashley, how are you? Pick a number between 1 and 4 for your Earth Star reading at the end. All right, so with this Queen of Inspiration here, and I feel like it's just like this knowledge is coming down. These messages are really F today, you guys. This isn't my normal style. But I'm receiving these messages for you, so we're flowing with it, all right? Numbers are all fucked up and everything. This Queen is upside down because it is time. Like, there's this time in your third eye right there. So check out this Oracle card. Giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. And that's it right there, too. This new and dynamic energy is that connection. There's going to be a lot of love connection, all right? So keep in mind, when we bring a new energy in, when we level up in energy, we have that new connection. All right? There's no extra or anything. There's like a fullerness of us ourselves, but it's to be put out there. All right, so I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Queens, you guys, I went to a medium on Thursday and I got to speak to dead people. It was wild. And so, yes, I got to witness a full-on medium wow the room with her accuracy and the messages that she was giving from spirit. And as this was happening, she calls them ticks. So the ticks that I receive while I'm reading for you guys, we're totally validated in that time with her. And we treated ourselves to the VIP, so we had extra time with her at the end. And I'm like, oh, it's on the nose. And it gave me like just such a confirmation that, yeah, I am hearing the things that I'm hearing for you. She did an L like that, the way my mom used to. She's like, I'm looking for an L name. And so like a really great conversation with my mom there. Got some figured out about that mayhem that happened over the holidays as well. So Yahoo. But it was a really, really great. I read 5, rewinding 5, and going on to 6. It was a really, really a great opportunity for me to realize that, yes, these gifts are coming in. No, I don't know what to call them or label them because I don't consider myself a medium, or like I'm getting to accept the fact that I'm psychic. And so maybe it's about self-acceptance right now. Maybe this is what my journey is in life, is about self-acceptance right now. And that I have the divine language and I can decipher the divine language. Oh my God. Mic drop. Because I'm getting these responses right now that are like inside my ears, on top of my head, the tingling in the forehead. Wow, you guys, thank you for being here to help me do this and to help me hone it in and to help me learn this. Ah! And thank you, Queen. Nice. So yeah, being at that medium just really opened up, like, you know, when you see like my lips move and stuff, she did the same thing, and I'm like, oh, that's a thing. So Lena, I did number 5. You're gonna have to rewind, like look for where I put number 5 because I messed up the numbers. All right, I'm gonna read number 6. So you guys, it's been amazing, and that's why I'm encouraging you, put your cards in the chat today for me, please. And I loved what she said at the end. She's like, and after I leave here, I'm not going to remember a thing I said to you. And I'm like, that's how I feel after reading. She's like, yeah, because I can't take on that emotional responsibility. So yeah, it's really, really opened up my awareness, I guess, of what we do here. It was crazy. 6s. Let's go read. 6. We have the Ace of Inspiration here. Woo! Love it. And merging into grace. I open my soul into grace. So 6 says, you're going to have some new experiences that come to you that are like, I've always wanted to do this. And now all these experiences are going to drop into your lap. Thank you, universe. Yes, you deserve this. Yes, you deserve to be happy. Okay, out there, my 6s, you go ahead. You be happy. Say yes to the experience and try new things. Because sometimes we're just meant to be in that position. We're going to meet people. We're going to connect with people. We're going to have that experience that, wow, now this opens up doors I didn't even know existed. Ah, yes, elephants. All right, 6s, there we go. Ashley! Dude, that's a brand new picture. Well, yeah, what the fuck, right? Yeah, so when I was cleaning last night, I walked into the other building. We do these buildings side by side. I walked into the other building. As soon as the door closed, the clock jumped off the wall, and 6:33 was the time. And I'm like, "Hey, spirits, what's hanging? What's going on? Let's have a party." And then I was like, my ears started going off, and I'm like, "Okay, seriously? I'm hanging this up. Don't do it again." I'll check that later. If you guys are having any other numbers come up, you let me know. I'll look them up. No, you know what though, Ashley? I don't think it was about being negative. I think it was just about finally letting that shit out. You know, like just being done with it. To me, that's a surrender. Right? And while we have these negative thoughts, but to me, that's a surrender. It's like, hands up, fuck it. Okay, I'm done. And the fact that it cracked down the middle, right? The perceptions, this is what I'm getting right now. The perceptions and expectations that you had need to be shattered. I want to say, because what is coming in the future has nothing to do with how the past was for you. Okay? Yeah, and so by accepting that, right? That's a surrender. That's leaning into the surrender. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a give up. It's just a leaning into the surrender. This is what the universe wants you to do. I'm shaking right now. Yeah, there's a lot of energy that's going on right now, and specifically with this card. Sorry, guys. I will read number 7 in just a minute. Actually, specifically with this card coming in, the imagery here, I don't even care what the name of the card is. 622. Mine was 633. I'll look that up for you. All right, Ash, so not even thinking about what the name of this card is. Do you see how this is not a cycle in a circle, but it is a spiral? All right, and that horse is rearing into this next information. It's really leaning into it. So it's like that going through that personal limitation or that personal barrier right there. It's surrendering it to the universe. It's leaning into that next step. So with that release of it, that fuck it, that release, that's where that surrender is. All right, so that's what it feels like. All right. Yeah, so just lean into it and release those emotions, because those emotions are blocking you. Oh, that was the Knight of Emotions. Helping jump through the hoops there. All right, no Oi. We've got 622, and if that is what is resonating with you, then that is what is resonating. I'm getting 100 messages right now. I see things also in music and dance, which is really wild and crazy. 622, harmony and balance are being brought to your personal relationships this time. At this time, all obstacles to love are being cleared. Ooh, there we go. All right, so that's that. I'm changing your 4 to an open at the end. Hello, Durga. I'm reading number 7 right now. You guys, oh my gosh, let's get this reading. 7s, we have the Empress in the reverse position. What are we looking at? You guys, there's a lot of really big freaking changes going on right now. A lot. Hello, Symmetry. Of course you can. So we have the 3 of Major Arcana in the reverse position here. There are so many things right now. Chuck Norris! How are you? Ooh, sorry. Your intuition is not off. You're just expecting different outcomes. Listen to your cards. All right. 7s. Empress in the reverse. All the universe is birthing out of you right now. Your creativeness right now is just like set it out to the energy. Set it out into the universe and see what comes back. For sure, Symmetry. You can have like number 14. How's that? So 7s. Oh, yay, Chuck Norris. You know what? I'll throw in a reading at the end for you. Chuck, pick a number between 1 and 4. All right, 7s, we've got believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. Do you see how these 2 cards, their artists are completely unrelated, but do you see the overpouring, the abundance that's flowing from these things? This Empress is you. And there's so much abundance flowing from you. Becoming aligned with that, with the energy, is where you're gonna feel that magic coming in. Cool, Chuck Norris, and I will timestamp it too. All right, so I'll let you know, because I know some people have been out of the loop since this full moon eclipse energy. No, I'm actually getting her now. Since this full moon eclipse energy, it's been a effing gong show. So expect hectic energy, things showing up, like visions coming true. 8s. 8. I've got the 7 of materials in the reverse position. You can only review things so much before you've over-reviewed it, and now you have to do it. Think it into being, but definitely balance, all right? Definitely balance coming in here. We've got expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming into my life. Oh, look at all the roses that are blooming. Yeah, even the little steps, the universe is going to adhere to that. It's going to notice those little steps. I welcome miracles into my life. Just by saying that, it puts that energy into the alignment of that statement. We are multidimensional beings. We are made of energy. There are multidimensional levels at which we're all living at the same time. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So connecting with that in like those frequencies coming together, that's what we're working for. So just by saying it out loud brings staying it out loud. Chuck Norris, I'm so happy for you. Oh, did we talk about relationships and meeting people doing what you're doing before the last one? Because I feel like this is a very familiar thing. So happy for you. Oh, keepers. Oh, that is so cool. Yay, I got tingles. That's awesome. Ooh, thanks, Ashley. It's actually like a weird scarf sweater thing. You put your arms in it. It's not like a full sweater. And then you can like a hood. Be all warm while you're watching the movies. So it's kind of weird. Durga, what number are you? We're going to read number 9. Okay, so I don't buy a lot of brand new clothing. Because I like the experience of finding new and weird things. This was given to me in one of those clothing bags. Oh, and I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. 9s. Here we go for you. 9s, we have the 7 of voices. All right. So, you know what? Sometimes, and the 7 of emotions. What are 7s? Review, revision, uncertainty, finding certainness, clearing out confusion and making decisions. Okay. So these two 7s coming in here are pretty appropriate. Things can flip, flop, and fly. Flip, flop, and fly with that 7 right there. Revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. I love that. Ask your guides. All right. So let that light shine down. We can recognize our shadow side. But when we incorporate that shadow into our being, we become such powerful beings because it's the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang. It's that completion, right? There's endings within beginnings. There's beginnings within endings. And there's shadow within light. And there's light within shadow. All right. So when we radiate, revealing radiance, my light illuminates the world. All right. When we incorporate that shadow side, it makes our light shine brighter. Oh, Chuck, that's awesome. I have to look that up. National Museum of Wales. Great things. See, great things. Great and amazing things. Hello, Priya. Oh, man. You know what? I was weeping today, and I'm like, I've got news for you. And I think you're the reason I was weeping. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. That's so awesome. All right, 10s. Tens, here we are. This is for you. Thank you, members and mods, for keeping everything in order there. We have the Devil card coming up, Tens, and we have the Knight of Emotions. Do not gallop back into old behaviors, all right? Do not do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. We're going to jump over those old patterns and behaviors, and we're going to leap into what you've been working towards. All right, so yeah, the world cosmos right in here. So no thinking that, oh, if I just do that, it'll be easier because I've done that before. It doesn't work for you anymore. Coming into power, I step into my power boldly and confidently. All right, so not today, Satan, not today. I'm stepping into my power boldly and confidently. And that is also like, oh, beautiful. All right, that's also where this spiral is. And you'll notice, like, in geometric shapes, sacred geometry is everywhere. And seeing this beautiful spiral here, it's instead of going the circle, instead of repeating the lesson you've learned, and that gets to expand now into a bigger part, right? Just like those gears we talk about. Yeah, Devil, you get to go in there. Just like those gears we talk about. You're really coming into your power, though. That is a very big message. So you can put your hand on your heart, every single one of you sitting here, and say, today I step into my power. Do it. Take a deep breath. Today is the day I step into my power. And you can say that every day. Yes, you can say that every day. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Your poor little dog. You've got 11s going on here right now. 11s. Ooh, the Queen of Emotions. All right, so through this calmness and 8 of Emotions, through this calmness and this sea walking below, there is a huge, huge, huge gamut of emotions that are going on. Cosmic Coven, hello, lovely. So there's this huge gamut of emotions that are going underneath the surface. Do not let them go unacknowledged, okay? They need to be acknowledged. You need to recognize it. It's like coming into your power. This one is trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. And look at how this key of waterfall falls into this Queen of Emotion. Claiming that vulnerability, claiming that, I want to say, emotionality, and making it yours. You know what? I am emotional. I will cry in public in front of people because I don't care. You know what? It touched my heart. Good things, bad things, happy things, sad things. It touched my heart. I'm going to cry. And it also helps to gain that vulnerability in it as well. Absolutely. 23,040 breaths. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to air this out. I think we got some stuff coming in right now. Ooh, alright. Spirits are excited. So if I take off in a little, like, tangent, bear with me. And magic card falls in my lap. Yes, thank you. All right, 12s, here we go. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Twelves, 12s, 12s, 12. Why am I yelling 12? 6 of Voices in the reverse position, 3 of Inspiration coming in. All right, don't worry. Take that leap of faith. You can jump over those little thingies, no problem. Those little thingies. Anaya, hello, hello. All right, so 6 of Voices comes in. I've got like old hands and hearts and voices, voices, hearts and hands from Dirty Dancing. Oh man, every time I see this card. So we have the 6 of Voices in reverse, the 6 of Swords in reverse. To move forward, some things need to be let go. And I don't mean like letting them go out of your life. I mean like letting them go out of your hands. Like All right, don't dismiss it. Don't make it all leave, but stop holding it in your hand. It's heavy. It's burdensome. It's encumbersome. You don't need to carry it with you every day. Let that go. So now I'm going to take that thing. I'm putting it over here. I'll put it over here so I can still see it. I still know it's there, but I'm not holding it in my hand. All right, so that's what the universe is asking you to do right now. Standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. And these are just like obvious signs in tarot and such, right? Do you see this person now has an empty hand? They're not holding anything in it. It is now free. I love how the cards line up for you guys. I absolutely love how the cards line up for you. Okay, here we are. I love it. I love it. I've been doing a lot more on TikTok. I cut my hair and I have 331,000 views on that. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Let's convert some of those over here. Bring them on. All right, 13s. I know, stupid, right? What a troll little thing. Like, how long have I been cutting my hair? I'll have to, like, find that video somewhere and put the whole thing up. So I'm trolling it. 13. So we've got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position. This is your infinite here, Redbeard. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse position, even though life can be absolutely hairy, chaotic sometimes, don't get caught in the fray. Breaking barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. All right, here we are, 13s. What a great message. I'm expanding into joy and freedom, breaking these barriers. So you guys, we have these limitations that we stick on ourselves. We're like, we've been told that we can't do something from our parents, from society, from like whatever shit we're watching on the TV or radio. Oh, you can't do this unless I give you the tools. Yeah, no, I can do that. I don't need your damn tool. All right, I got my own tools. Leave me alone. I can do it. So we put our own limitations on ourselves, and when we can be that hub of all the chaos in our lives, and we like, oh yeah, I can do all this. I can do all this. We're breaking through barriers of limitation. We can be, I had some little ones at my tarot table on the weekend, and so I let them pull cards. And I know a lot of people don't read for kids. I'll read for kids in person. I won't do it online. That I know of. And so I had this little one, and she's just like, I'm saying things to her, and she's like, yes, mom, yes. And the mom's like, yep, you sure are. And so it was just like, okay, you put your hand over your heart. You repeat after me. I am strong. I am safe. I am loved. And I can do hard things. And mom just laughs. I'm like, say it. I am safe. I am loved. And I can do hard things. And I think that could go for any of us. But it was just awesome to see her connect with her own energy and her own self. Okay, Ashley. I'm going to tell you this for the last time. Do you have a library near you? Go to the library and ask them for the book, The Easy Way to Quit Smoking by Alan Carr. Fuck the statistics that you find on the internet. Trust Auntie Char here. You are susceptible to receiving messages of positive influence. Okay? So you can allow yourself to receive messages of positive influence. The man who wrote that book was a habitual smoker, like 2-3 packs a day, habitual smoking. When I read that, and I read that he quit cold turkey, I tried quitting a few times. I've been quit now for 7 years. I've slipped 3 times. Yes, I still crave them sometimes. Yes, I still want to smoke sometimes. But no, I do not want the habit of smoking. And so you're going to go to this, you're going to go to the store, you're going to go to the library. You're going to borrow that book because he explains how to unlock that part of your brain to allow that to happen. All right? Don't do hypnosis. You can do this yourself. It's a free book. Give yourself an afternoon. What do you have to lose? He's like, don't quit smoking before reading this. So I sat down, I had a smoke, and I started reading the book. And I'm like, this is good stuff. All right, I can get into this. Right? Be fair with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. It's an easy, easy read. All right? 7 years. I read the book. And then I quit smoking. And it was an overnight. I'm like, tomorrow I'm quitting smoking, and that's it. And I did. So do it now. I've told you about it before. Screw the stats. Screw that. You're not going to gain weight. You're not going to be bitchy. Okay, well, you may a little bit if you have like a big snack thing like I did. I only gained like 5 pounds, maybe. Yeah. F the stats. You don't need it. You know what works for you, Ashley, is seeing people that have done it, not statistics, because statistics throw you into anxiety. Because then you automatically think yourself in that bottom end of statistics rather than that successful end of statistics, right? So have some snacks. Just make sure they're healthy snacks. If you have a bag of chips, who cares? All right? You're working through this process right now. A lot of hot foods. Cayenne pepper is one of the #1 peppers for clearing out problems within our system. It also helps for good digestion. It helps keeps like metabolic stuff in our gut biomes in check. It helps reduce parasites in our bodies. But cayenne, okay, here, if you feel like you're having a craving for a cigarette, get a little bit of honey. And I'm going to say raw, natural if you can, but whatever kind of honey. You're going to take, say, half a cup of honey and a teaspoon of cayenne powder. Not the flakes, so too big, but the powder. And mix it into there. Mix a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it. I'm giving you my cough syrup medicine, my cough syrup. Mix a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there if you want that taste. Whenever you're craving a cigarette, have a little spoon of that instead. Swirl it around your mouth. Enjoy the heat. Enjoy the sweet. Enjoy the cool of it. Thank you, nature, for providing me this detox. Okay, so that's the intention you're putting into the food as you're using it. And that will be a good tool for you. So you go ahead, set yourself up with like cucumbers, carrots, whatever your celeries, whatever your favorite sort of like snacking veggies are. So when you open the fridge and you're like, fuck, I'm craving this, eat some ice, have a snack, have some veggies. Thank you for this nourishment. I'm so grateful I can replace those toxic chemicals with the nourishment of these good foods. All right? You're going to be too busy in gratitude to even think about it. I don't know why I started talking like that. Okay, so do it. Man, if I told you guys like what kind of shit food I eat, I weighed myself today, I'm still 143 pounds. I don't get it. Actually, I do get it. I do exactly get it. I'm 47 years old. I weigh 143 pounds. I have abs and biceps. It's pretty fucking cool. All right, 14s. Are we only at 14? Jeez. All right, read, Char. Read. 14s. We have the 6 of materials, the 6 of pentacles, following your bliss. Make sure there's balance. There's love in what you're doing. Make sure you're creating out of love. All right. Following your bliss. When we're in tune and in alignment with what we're doing, it really resonates with the universe and it allows that connection to come in. Right. So when we love what we do, when we whistle while we work, we pass that love on. It's like that flower exploding right there. We pass that love on and the rest of the universe feels it. Okay, I'm 5'8". Also, I'm 5'8". 5'7 3/4". Honestly, it's not about the way I look or the scales or the measurements, it's about how I feel. And today I love my body, and I will let it know I love it. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So I used to be super flexible, not flexible anymore. And I'm starting to get strength back like I used to be a professional bodybuilder. Well, not professional as competing, but working in a team. I will say I was a professional arm wrestler, competitive professional arm wrestler. Yeah. Yeah. And it's cool. Like, I'm so grateful that this is it. I don't need to worry about it. Okay, did I do 14 or am I about to do 14? I'm about to do 14. 14, we've got the 8 of inspiration in the reverse position. All right, don't put too much on your plate to try to get it done because it's just going to feel like walking through quicksand right now, 14s. Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. I am in the flow of the universe. So if we are not feeling that flow, if we're feeling a lot of resistance, it's time to have a look around at what's working, what isn't working. Opening up to being in the flow of the universe. Oh, 15s. Okay, I'm going to burn through some of these. Number 15, here we go. I think at the end, these readings are really going to come out loud, loud, loud. 15. 15s, we've got the High Priestess. The High Priestess. So, following your inner, why am I doing this? Following your inner heart, following your inner. Awakening the ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is merging within me. All right, 15s. Your deep inner knowledge. That's why I can only say my deep inner, my inner. You have a lot of inside knowledge that you just know. Okay? Go with it. Don't try to explain it. Don't try to research the crap out of it to try to find a contrary opinion. All right? You have a lot of inherited knowledge. So trust that. It's inner. I'm still hearing inner. I'm feeling this tap on my chest. If you need to tap your chest to get that energy moving, it is a really good way to get energy moving. So you can be tapping your chest like this and say, I trust my inner knowledge. And that'll clear away. Oh, see, I'm even wiping it away. That'll wipe away, clear it away, any negative emotional connotations that come with that. Follow your innards. Yes. All right, 16s. 16, we've got the Hanged Man in the reverse position, the Hanged Muse in reverse. There are opportunities there, but you're not seeing them. It's not going to happen overnight. Was my next sentence. We have planting seeds here. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. So in all the shit of our soul that we've dealt with, it's beautiful for planting seeds. And I'm sure you've heard the old cliche, oh, sometimes we need to be in the darkness in order to grow in our brightest, beautifulest selves, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, basically the shit that we go through in life, the manure part of it is what grows us. So have a different perspective. If you're in the thick of it, if you're in the thick of things right now, you can say, how can I use this opportunity to help me grow? And sometimes we have to be planted in the dark to have that seed crack too. Right? To have that seed crack open so it can grow its beautiful stalk. Sometimes we have to be alone in our own darkness so that we can crack open a little bit and allow that beautiful light to shine in and to shine out. 17s, here we go. Follow your innards. We have the Page of Materials in the reverse position here. So if you are unable to visualize what it is you want, figure it out. Oof, stop fighting yourself, actually. All right. So what was it? Why am I saying figure it out? I'm here to help you figure it out. Okay. So if you're not seeing like what it is you want coming to fruition, coming around, right? That 5 of voices in here, you have to stop doubting yourself. Okay? Have faith. What if it does work out? Voila. Just like that. That's it. That's it. And now the message is gone. Voila, just like that. Oh, igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Right? Don't worry about what if it doesn't work out. What if it does? As I shrug, I'm like, that's it. Meow. All right, check. Ah, 18s, here we are. Lots of babbling today, but we're getting a lot of messages from the universe, so I don't mind. Do you mind? Ice cream shop, hello and welcome. So pick a number between 19 and 40 for your tarot card. So 18s, I've got the Chariots in reverse and the 5 of emotions in reverse here. You're not going to go forward until you recognize your own frozen. Let it go. No, you're not going. Moving forward is going to require looking into that colder part. My feet are really cold right now. Like they just got cold. So if you're thinking about moving forward, but you're feeling stuck and you're feeling like frozen or trapped, think about what steps need to be taken next. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by the situation, just break it down into bite-sized pieces. What can I do just for today? What can I do just for this hour? What can I do just for this minute in order to get what I want? Not the solution, not the reaction. Solutions and reactions are coming into brain. So if you're looking for solutions and reactions, you got to take those first steps to get them. What's our card here? Hearing messages from spirit. I have a clear channel for messages from spirit. If you are receiving a lot of messages and you're like, oh my God, these signs aren't for me. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay, so that's your message today. What do we got here? Yeah, exactly. Chuck will be right back. He's just stepped out for a moment. All right, 19s, here we go. All right, blessings, the sun. 19s, we've got the lovers card coming in and the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to be so cheese-tastic. When you open up with love and you lead in love and you include love into your daily routine, including today saying, I love myself today, go pink. I allow people to love of their own capacity. I love what I do. I love what I eat. I love the way I look. I love the sweater. I love you. All right. When we lead in love, there are so many possible things. There's so many more things that are opening up to us in that aspect of things. Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. That is a whole level of like self-love right there. And when you accept your inner majesty, it really does. It messes with the matrix. We take our power back. We're like, oh, I got aggressive. It messes with the matrix. And we really do take our power back. We're not indoctrined with these things that are coming to us from medias of any kind. We're accepting our wholeness and our greatness. Right? And those are keys. Those are keys of connection to help with other human beings. That was a divine message from Spirit, you guys. My nose is like overboard itchy. And running. I hate it when that happens because I'm like, stop picking your nose, stop picking your nose, stop picking your nose. Then the universe is like, make your nose run. Make her really aware of this. All right, 20s, here we go. Welcome back, Chuck Norris. Somebody was saying hi to you, and I was like, oh, Ice Cream Shop was saying hi to you. And I'm like, oh, he's just stepped out. Number 20, here we are. We have number 11, Justice, coming in. All right, so 8 of Materials in reverse. If things aren't looking how you want them to look, how can balance be brought back into play? All right, as we crack open and our own personal balance becomes unbalanced, how do we bring that back into alignment? How do we align work, spirit, family, and all this other crap that we're supposed to be doing every day? When we focus on one thing and we get things in those alignments, the other falls into balance. Cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. All right. Tiger's Eye came to mind. Tiger's Eye, good for travel. All right, so here we are, 20s. Yeah, I like to keep a tiger's eye with me whenever I do a road trip. Watch for signs on that road trip. Nice. Where are you going? 20 wands, 20 wands, 20 wands. Anna's having a really good time today. The deck's really enjoying you guys. Cool. Oh, that's a good one. It's strong. 21, here we go. Ash, your reading's going to be really interesting at the end, and I'm sorry now if it's intense. 21, we have the Lovers coming up again. I want to do it now. 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 I'm like, wait, we have an order. 21. All right, here we are. We have the Lovers card coming in and the Six of Emotions. You need to be in alignment with what you're wanting. Whoa, you cannot pine for it without leveling yourself up to it. All right, hun? So what you're wanting to receive in love, you need to bring to the table as well. You need to be open to it. I would like a happy and healthy relationship. There's no buts to that, right? So make sure you're not putting a but in there. But the people I attract are always like this. So what can you change about yourself to not always attract those people? This is why I don't do love readings. No, I'm gonna Cosmic. Hello, Rhonda. Yeah, pick a number between 22 and 40. So, Cosmic, let me break this for you because you keep saying that. And I just want to slap you. You guys, we do not need to fully love ourselves first. We need to recognize what vibration of love we carry within us. All right? We all have that, even in our darkest despair of loathing with our own selves, there is still a bit of love. Okay? So take a deep breath. I am worthy to receive the goodness of love. There's no but. There's no if. That's just it. Yay, shower stars! I am worthy to receive the goodness of love. All right? So that's what I mean. You can't sit there and be like, oh, I wish for that. And I look at that and I wish for it, but I'm not doing anything towards it. I welcome love into my life. What do we have here? Communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. Yay, Jack Norris. All right. So communicating freely, including opening up and allowing love in. Because if you want it, you got to let it in. Right? We each have our own unique love style. The whole love language thing. I looked at the book. I read quite a bit into the book and I'm like, all of them. I require all of them. I'm pretty high fucking maintenance. And you know what? Yeah, there's some highlights there, but literally depends on my hormonal mood. Where am I in my cycle? So, not to be too upfront about that, but literally, I want it all. Word. Well, what do we got going on here? All right, whatever we at. Jack has joined the stars. All right, number 21. Number 22. Here we are. The hell? Queen of Inspiration upside down. Oh, Knight of Materials upside down. All right, you know what, you guys? It's not bad to want nice things. All right, if you keep going around saying, this is why we can't have nice things, you're not going to have nice things. All right, if you're walking around going, I feel bad for wanting to have this material thing. Why? Why? You know, there is an abundance of like consumerism and shit like that going on. But if you want to have like some nice stuff, own it. Silver lining, hello. Nelly, hello. Sorry, Cosmic, I don't mean to laugh. So we have mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. I don't even know what I just said about those, but this is the conclusion of that. Okay. You guys, I don't read other people's energy without permission. I'll read yours. I will tell you stuff about you. Silver lining, if you... New Jersey, hello, welcome to Canada. If you want to pick a number between 23 and 40... That's right. That's right. Yes, Ash, I gotcha. I gotcha. Number 23 is Rhonda, what's coming up for you? That's a very good question. Nelly, you picked 25 and 28. All right, Rhonda. Yeah, no, go on. I'm sorry, love. I love you, but you have to cut the fucking ties there. Like, officially. No letting him back. No, you remember my... Repeat the spiel from last time, but add, I really, really, really mean it this time. Good. So you need to stop talking about him. You need to... That's it. All right, 23s. Here we go. 23s, we have the Six of Voices. The Six of Voices has come up a few times today, and I'm talking 100 miles an hour. All right, in order for us to move through things, we have to accept the emotional responsibility of it. Oh, fuck. How are we talking about it? How are we holding that emotion with us? How are we keeping the energy with us, right? So that emotional responsibility, we can disperse. We can start promoting things we love instead of bashing things we hate, right? Letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. No, go away. If you want to like slap me, I understand. I love you. All right, so we're just letting go. We're letting the ebb and flow of life come in. And we're letting that breathe air in between our steps. All right. Nice. You picked number 27. Oops, we're shit. 24s. Here we are. 24, 24, 24, 24. That's right. That's right. 24, I have the Lover's card. Why am I getting Lover's cards? All right. So when... Oh, God. Why? All right, so I think Spirit's giving me these messages to give to you because I can do it and not feel bad about it, actually. So we have the Lover's card here. But seriously, let down your expectations of how they're supposed to look. All right, if you're feeling sparks, if you're feeling that ignition, it's ignition. If you're feeling that ignition, if you're feeling those sparks, There's like pretenses that you actually really need to dissolve and drop in order to enjoy this person's wholeness. This is what you've asked for. This is what you're wanting. It just doesn't look like the box that you ordered it in, because they didn't give you the box. They give you the contents. Taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. All right, so also instead of inaction, because, oh my God, they're not 10 feet tall, Jason Momoa, whatever you say his name, ripped Aquaman, coming through the water to come and rescue me. No, that's so unidealistic. All right, so if you're wanting love in your life, you've got to be open to the possibilities. Pay attention to the content and not the box. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound so bitchy. Spirit made me do it. Yeah, me too. All right, 25s. Here we go. My belly just rumbled. 25, 25, 25. Ace of Inspiration and Six of Emotions. In order to think outside the box, you got to get outside the box and not trap yourself into those limiting beliefs that you've been told as a child. You are smart enough. You are good enough. You are capable. Thank you. You are capable. All right. And so let that inspire you. This brings me back to, like, I don't know if it's an old Saturday Night Live or old Mad TV. I'm talking old. But there's this thing called lowered expectations. And they're like, I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And doggone it, people like me. And you know what? Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's for you. I'll give you an example. I got to sit at a hockey arena last night and listen to people in the next stand. Why are they even running? Why did they even run? Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. That doesn't speak anything about my character. What that does is it speaks volumes about yours. Right? We're releasing those limitations that others feel the need to put on you. Take that inspiration and fly with it, baby. Oh, proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Oh my God, yeah. Absolutely. You gotta remember, I'm in a small town of like 700 people. I was in a town over as part of our municipality. That has maybe, I don't know, 2,000 people, maybe. And yet I hear people from my town talk shit. Hey, you're cool. You're cool. So that's just it too, like water off a dog's back. This is what I do. I get that energy off of me. Your lifestyle works for you. That's great. I'm like, cool. One of them thinks they are, okay, excuse me, that's my ego starting. One of them works in a very public field, in a place where they shouldn't be throwing stones about other people. Another one, also, and the partner, also work in very public fields and have deep, dark secrets that they don't want people knowing that goes on in their house. But hey, we can make that public knowledge too, if we needed to. But whatever, right? It's just, who are you to throw stones at other people? Who do you think you are to put somebody else down for giving a try? You're shallow. You're uninspired. You are part of the problem in this community that makes people not want to be here. So when I'm like, oh, let's start a welcome wagon committee, and people are like, oh, that's not going to work. That's the problem. And so it's just like, if that's how you identify yourself, if that's your common ground of your friends group is putting other people down because they're not as good as you, thank you for showing me your true colors. Not for me. That's right. That's right. And you know what? After I heard that, I'm just like, oh my God. So didn't even bring it up with my friend. We just paid attention to what we do. And then all of a sudden, they literally went away. They left. Because I'm like, bubble. All right, let's do some readings. Number 26. 26, the Two of Voices. It's time, sweethearts, it's time to make a decision. All right? Do not be stifled from what people say you can and can't do, or your own limitations. We're our own worst critics once we get into our own heads, right? Anything that we have a shadow of doubt from, especially if we see somebody succeeding at the idea that we're trying, there's so much room in this world for all of us to succeed, right? So, I don't know why I'm giggling. I'm like, grab it by the balls and just make that decision. Go for it. Your inspiration is bubbling over, and you're ready. You're ready. I don't know why I'm doing this, but you're ready. Heart. Starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. All right, so allowing that to blossom. Just make that decision. I allow wonderful new beginnings to blossom in my life. Daily affirmations, they actually work better when you speak them out loud. I hope that's a 44 card deck. 52 cards. All right. Do you hear the dog? All right, 27. So I've got the 9 of Pentacles. All right, the 9 of Pentacles comes in. This represents the self-made person. So you see this joy of how things are blossoming and flourishing to that open hand above. We have the Knight of Voices here. Don't doubt your own knowledge. Don't doubt your own being. Don't doubt your own being. There's a lot of opportunity to be very inspired right now. Just release the shackles that you feel are holding you back. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. All right. So also don't be so technical. Allow some fun. Allow some magic back in. Do a little self-care. Love yourself up. Give yourself a little glow up. All right. And that will help. I love the 9 of materials. The 9P, I actually have her on my business card because we've worked really hard to get where we are. You know, she's that one that has tended to that whole garden. And now, are you ready to step through that garden gate of everything that you've worked towards? Don't be afraid. All right. The universe has great things in store for you. Are you actually thinking of starting something new but been a little hesitant? Queen of Materials. Don't be afraid of starting up a business. Look at that. This was upside down. All right. Don't be afraid of doing that. You take her. I love the queens. You take the confidence. I can do this. You know what? I can be afraid and I can still do hard things. I got this. I'm badass. All right, Silver Lining. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm live every Tuesday and Thursday, and I do these numbers, so I would love to have you back. I'd love to have you stick around and hang out, chat it up. 28, here we are. 7 of Emotions in the reverse position. Quit doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. Nice. All right, Noko Oi. 28, 7 of Emotions in the reverse position here. Stop doing the same thing, expecting different results. It's time to add something new into the equation. All right, don't be afraid to say yes to an experience. Ooh, rising above, I see only beauty and grace. So even if this fishbowl has spilled out for you, maybe you just need a different vessel for that water. Right? It's time to discover what it is you like. Time to discover, look at this. She's got such contemplation on her face, right? The light is shining up to all of these little fishies, all of these options right here, and they are all yours. Rise above. So picking out what it is that you're wanting to do, running with the inspiration as well. Is that making some sense for you? Love it. 29s. 29s. I have the Ace of Inspiration and the Four of Emotion here, both in the reverse positions. New ideas falling out. Don't despair them, though. Don't think that they're not going to work, or don't think that they have to replace the original idea either. Let this inspiration happen. Be very inspired with it. Like, don't block it out. Whether you put it on paper for later, whether it's just there to get out of that brain space, now is the time to recognize that inspiration. And it's not either or. You can have both. You can have, oh, the upside down kiss there. We have that little light in the middle of it. So you can actually have everything that you're wanting. It's just putting it down on paper, seeing what's required to make it all happen. All right. Don't let that inspiration go to waste. Oh, what's our oracle card? Cherishing self. I accept and love myself. Ooh, and as soon as we allow that energy to come into our own world, we can do hella more. We're more capable. We're more knowledgeable. We're more organized. We're more motivated. All right. So welcoming love, cherishing self equals finding the solutions to do it all. All right, number 30s. It is a pleasure. That is not the tea I was expecting to be drinking. Awesome, awesome. Beautiful. I love it. Gorgeous. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, 30s. Here we go. Da, 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 da. We've got the Queen of Inspiration in the reverse position. All right, Queens, take that confidence. 7 in reverse as well. It's the review time is here. If you're not feeling good about what you're doing, have a review and see how that can change. All right. Flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. So are you personally limiting yourself? I can't do that because why? Do you not have the knowledge? Do you not have the resources? So those two both can be easily attained, right? So you can actually do things. Sometimes it's as simple as saying, I haven't started this because I don't know what steps to take. Universe, please show me. Right? And so, thank you, Nellie. And so that allows us to unfurl our wings and fly. Because, you know, like, there's a lot of things. I love this. But what if something goes wrong? But what if everything goes right? All right, 31s. Here we are. The Hermit. All right, 31s. It's time to let your freaky light shine. No matter what people have said to you about your originality. Can I say that slow enough? Originality. All right, so you do things a little different. So you may have some personal tics that people don't understand. You may look different. You may dress different. Your hair may be 100 different colors. All right, it's time to let that originality shine. If you're feeling called to something, if you're feeling called to unfreeze your voice, if you're being called to step into your authentic power, all right? If you're being called to manifest your dreams. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. All right, so here we are. Allow yourself to let it happen. I give myself permission to let my dreams come true. You know, it's not something I just think about my whole life and never do. Give yourself permission to start those actions on making those dreams come true. All right, 32s. Here we go. Two of Materials in the reverse position. Well, this one's kicking goals, you guys. And while I say, like, finding that little hub in the chaos. This one is kicking goals in the chaos. So if you're in the thick of like something that's very, very busy and chaotic, go with it. You have the energy and you have the organization to pull it off. Renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. By removing clutter in our life, we actually will have more energy to do other activities. But yeah, so kicking goals includes getting rid of some clutter. That way more can come. That way more can come. High Priestess is another number 2 on the bottom here. So communication, partnerships, clutter, material things, right? 2 of materials. If things are cluttery, organize it. If you have clutters in your system, it's time to organize them. All right, 33s. I'm going to wheel through these so I can get on to my 3-card reading for our Earth members. What came out? 8 of Voices came out. The 8 of Wands. Ooh, and Strength. This is a number 8. 2 number 8s. So freedom and action. Freedom of action needed. You need to get the hell out of your way. All right, these 2 8s are coming in. Be strong to step through this. I know it's a very tough situation that you're working through, whether it be personally on the inside, whether there be outside influences that come with it as well. All right. You have this strength within you to be able to get through this process. There's so many great things that are possible right now for you, but it's just stepping through this tough spot. So even if you keep repeating to yourself, I know this is hard. I can do hard things. I will be better when I step through this. Opening to love. My heart is open. Ashley, I'm going to hold you to that. Abso-freaking-lutely. Go get my book. There's still a free coupon. Yes, I totally think you should do that. I think you guys would be great at it. I also think that's a really great way to, if you have a Spanish-speaking English conversion, right? If you do English and Spanish. Oh my God, I just want to spew so much information at you right now. Yeah, strong enough to use your voice. That's a very good interpretation. So yep, Ashley, absolutely. It just takes practice. I'm so happy that you're willing to suck at something new. It just takes practice, honestly, I swear. And it, you know, the greatest thing about that is going to be a great way to document your memories. You know, so absolutely. 34. I'll subscribe. You tell me, I gotcha. 34th, we have the 4 of Voices. All right, so while there's like time of, this is a contradicting reading. So while the 4 of Swords comes in as a time of rest, the Hermit reverse comes in as a time of let that introspection light shine through. So anything we've learned from the past, take that and see how you can shine forward with them. So whether it be experiences, things you've overcome, things you've transmorgified into something greater. All right. So have that moment of gratitude of, look at, I've changed this into this. I've moved this into this. Alchemizing is a great thing. Embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. Again, as we're leading, I'm doing this with my hands, right? As we're doing, we're going to move into the future with an open heart. Let your freaky light shine. We're all weird. We're all super weird. That's the message. 35s, here we are. Absolutely. Absolutely. So once you get started on that, you're going to fall into something that's comfortable, that people are reacting to. So I always, the first 5 videos, all right? So if you go back, I started vlogging on this channel, which is just a daily gratitude, daily affirmations. And yeah, once you do it more, it gets easier, okay? 35s. I've got the star in the reverse position. Dream, damn it, dream. All right, whatever you can dream. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. There are ways of doing it. Sometimes it's a little slower, and sometimes it's a lot quicker. All right. So just having that opportunity to know that if you dream it, you can receive it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Launching your journey. I'm an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. All right, if you can dream it, you can be it. So having that courage to suck at something new. Yeah. This is Ashley having doubts. This is Spirit saying, go for it! All right, 36s, here we go. Hold on. I think I still have one free code coupon for that book. I'll send it to you. All right, 36, here we go. 36s, we have the death card in the reverse position. We're looking at a big metamorphosis of a cycle right here. Ooh, and the star card. Look at that. So we're looking at a great big huge completion of a cycle. Like you're coming out of your cocoon and you're coming into the beautiful butterfly phase of your life. So whatever you're shedding right now, do not let that get in the way of what you want in the future. All right. Soaring into joy, childlike wonderment feels my life. All right, so as we metamorphose out of this cocoon, it is a whole big cycle. And you know what? Sometimes it is ugly, right? Sometimes we just got to scrape that goo off, wiggle our little butts, and let our wings sort of fly into it. $37s. Here we go. This is for you. 10 of materials jumps out. 10 of pentacles is like all's well that ends well. Oh, world cosmos on the bottom too. All right, so whatever it is you're wanting to achieve, you have the means to do it. Give yourself patience. All right, give yourself patience. Allow yourself to make mistakes. It's not going to be perfect the whole way through. Allow yourself to make mistakes, but don't use them to give up. Use them as like, okay, you know what, this didn't work, so let's do something better. This didn't work. We're going to be inspired to do something better. Okay? Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. All right? So there's so many things available. And if it does get too overwhelming, just take that deep breath and have a couple moments of gratitude. What are you grateful for that's around you? I'm grateful for my sweater. I'm grateful for my tea. I'm grateful for my pets. I'm grateful for my friends. Right? Simplify it. Kiss. Keep it simple, sweetheart. The messages have become a little bit more intense, hey? I got chills, they're multiplying. Do do do. Do do do. All right, 38s. 38s. 4 of emotions. All right, so with this 4 of cups situation, you know, we may be looking at things and not seeing exactly how we wanted things to turn out. 6 of inspiration here was on the bottom of the deck for you. And so what we're looking at is be inspired by the things around you. The box may not look like what you want, but the contents do. I've said this twice today, once when it comes to people, and once when it comes to material things here. All right, so it's not all lost. If the box is a little different than what you wanted, just go with it. All right, it's about going with the flow. Ooh, making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. And yet here we are at the ocean and we're looking at starfish. And why is there lips in the clouds? All right, so here we are. We've got lips under the water that are meeting to kiss in that beautiful, magical water kiss. Right, so sparks of inspiration are all around. And you are making a difference. Mwah! Kisses! Why are there lips? Head boobs. Why are there... Why? I can't write romance. It turns to smut. I'm a dirty girl. All right, you and your face boobs, head boobs. You inspired me. That's so funny. Okay, 39s. Here we go. 39s. We have the 8 of emotions here. Discovering new things that really set your soul on fire. What? Oh, I'm hearing eclipse too. What has shifted since the eclipse that you're like, I'm now walking forward in such divine light, and I give 0 fucks what anything or anyone says about it. Oh my God. Yes, 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 yes. Listen with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. All right. So there we are. All right. I've got one more card to read before doing my Earth Stars. Okay, so what I wrote down, Ashley, was, and I can only do like short stories. And hello, Amit. So I'm about to do number 40, but actually what I wrote down is like, what if I took the time and wrote like a suspense novel based on tarot? Like, oh, this queen, she was so in charge of her own business until, she was confused and yeah, okay, I could totally do that. And then I have to voice it over on Audible without laughing. Okay. All right, 40s. This is our last one in our number situation, and then I'm going to be reading our Earth Star members. 40s, we have the world in front of you, so just do it. Actually, what is coming through is just fucking do it. I don't know what's with spirits today. You think Jennifer Martin were in here? Like, I'm feeling her little spirit guide come in and hanging out with us. All right, so number 40s, just do it. Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. I'm shaking right now because Spirit's getting me geared up for these readings. All right, 40s. So, yeah, that's the world in front of you. The world is a vampire. Blah, 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 blah. No, the world's your oyster. The world's whatever you want to call it. All right. So, with that being said, thank you, Anna, for coming out to play with us today. I'm going to tuck Anna here into her box. And I'm going to get started on our Earth Stars 3-card readings. Now, when you guys hear Earth Stars come in and I'm like, ooh, pick a number between 1 and 4, it is because, excuse me, I have to take this now. It is because I have these cue cards with 4 different readings on them. I shuffle them up and our Earth Stars get to pick. What song is your anthem? I'm a motherfucking CEO. So yeah, Transient Light is coming out for me to use for our 3-card readings. Enos, you pick 4. Awesome. All right, so our order of Earth Stars is Scrappy Doo, Noka Oi, Enos, Felicia, Ashley, and Chuck Norris. All right, so these are going to be fast. Bullet with butterfly wings. Nice. So Scrappy, we're starting at 150 here for you, and you pick number 2. Number 2 is the Goddess Temple, or the God Temple. Card 1 represents what your soul wants you to know. Card 2 what represents what's a little bit in your mind. And card 3, what's going on with my body. All right. This deck is really cool. It has a past, present, and future card in there as well. So if it pops out, well, we get to play a little bit more. I need to break these cards in. All right. Our goddess temple here for Scrappy. Soul, mind, and body. Here we go. Soul, mind, and body. Oh, Scrappy, Scrappy, Scrappy doo. All right. What we're looking at here is... yeah, okay. I'm hearing, thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. I'll get you. So, Scrappy Doo, what we have here in first position is the Nurturer. Now, this is a very neutral deck, okay? So, with the Nurturer, what we're looking at here is the ability to nurture. You are like the one people go to, the one people feel safe with. Your arms heal in such a way that it's just more than hugs. All right. We have the Nine of Wands in reversed. What am I really thinking or feeling? Am I ever going to freaking make it through this? And the answer is yes. All right. Answers are going to come to you. They're going to be clear. But you are absolutely a person that is capable and able of working through the hard stuff. What's happening with you physically? Things are changing and you're becoming more in alignment with what it is you're meant to be doing. Your soul is growing and you're allowing that to come in. You're allowing that to come in on such a greater level. That nurturer, that pearl in the oyster is absolutely part of that growth process. All right, Scrappy Doo, spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. All right. And that's the result of that. But that, in the thick of it, that's who you call on right now. Archangel Raziel will be the guiding light for you. I'll just leave that. Ashley, you do not want to hear my thoughts all the time. This is it. Actually, readings are about as close as I come to it. I go through a lot in my brain in any given day. All right, Anoka Oi, you, let me think about you. We are at 152. 152. All right, Noka Oi, there's a message coming through to you. Hi. And I'd like it to come back. Something was really coming through for you, and I'd really like it to come in right now. Oh, there's my ears. There's my ears. All right, Noka, here's a 3 card for you, and it has something to do with what was going on earlier in the reading. And when I read the angel number for you. So please let us know in the cards. Yeah, all right. Let the conflict go. All right, I have the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands here. We have 2 8s coming into this equation. So yeah, it's just really, really, really let the conflict go. Whatever conflict that you're feeling around Remy right now, is time to let it go and soar into their greatness. You can use that connection with the universe. You have access to that love tie to open up some energy that you may have actually like physically blocked off in your heart. We have the Hermit in reverse, and then we have the 6 of Wands underneath that, okay? So just hear me out for a sec. These 2 cards coming in here are like absolutely making that decision to release the conflict and allowing that part of your heart to open up. As soon as I said that out loud, I get that feeling of like, I can breathe. And it's not just like a little breath. It's just like coming through in that breath for me. And so being able to work through it, we have these 8 of Wands that are literally soaring onto the next side. And when I went, it's time to blow out that candle right now Be in the darkness with it as a reset. I don't know what it is. Just, I don't, stop, slow down, slow down. Sit in a room and light a candle. And be with yourself in that moment. And connect yourself to spirit and be open for it. And as soon as you say, I connect myself to spirit, you can blow out that candle. And when that candle goes out, you sit in the dark with it for a moment. And you work through that feeling that comes up. And that feeling that comes up is going to reignite inside you. So even the candle may be blown out on the outside, is going to reignite on the inside. And that's the hermit light that's going to shine out. Did you have hermit earlier? That's the hermit light that's going to shine out. All right. So, leap of faith. Here we are. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. All right, no calories. So please take this opportunity as a message from spirit to have that leap of faith. There's a lot of emotional things that can be cracked open here. So just being able to do that action with the candle, to blow that candle out, you're going to reignite that light, but it's coming from within rather from an outside source. All right, babe, there you go. In my goddess deck here, where's my book for this? Where's my book? And I don't know where my book is. All right, anyways, in the goddess deck, you know who represents rage is Medusa. And I actually on TikTok, I freaking just did a thing all about empowering ourselves with that rage, with that ability, with that innate absolute of what women provide in the universe. We bleed, we birth, we rage. We have the emotional values that have such a vast spectrum. And I think a lot of times we're asked to quiet it down. So take that rage and alchemize it into your world. That's bullshit, by the way. But take that rage and use it to alchemize into your world. Put that fire to rest in your belly. I'm doing this because my belly hurts from it. Yeah. Alchemizing it. Letting that energy flow into you. Regaining that energy back. But yeah, don't try to deny it. Just kind of go for it. Okay? All right, up next on my list, I have Enos. Okay, 157. Enos, you pick number 4, which is healing a blockage. The first card represents the blockage, problem, or challenge. Second card is how to heal the blockage. And third card is future results if you follow card 2. Beautiful, Enos. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. All right. Woo! Blockage, problem, or challenge, how we're healing it, and future results. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Here we go. All right, you're doubting yourself and your magic, but that cycle is about to be complete. All right, so the blockage is have faith in yourself, hon. You really are a magical being. We all are magical beings, all right? So welcome the magician in your life. Let magic play. All right. How to heal the blockage. We have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse position. And this means that it's not going to come from an outside source for you. These little pearls of wisdom are going to be what fulfills you, what gives you that feeling of having power and having control. All right. So these pearls of wisdom are on your side. And that is how you're going to heal this blockage. Filling yourself with knowledge, gaining that advantage in knowledge. We have future results is the 10 of Swords. And this is lovely because that means that cycle has come to a completion. right? We've got 1, 5, and 10 as far as we're looking at numbers. So we've started this cycle in doubt. We're having a look at what we need to fix it. And then the completion of that cycle is allowing what doesn't work to release and then taking forward the new things. All right, Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, taking time to actually be in that moment too. So once that 10 of Swords moment happens and you feel that shift, allow yourself that time to be in a healing and receptive mode. Spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. All right, and by relieving that doubt, by getting rid of, ending that doubt cycle, all right, having that faith that you are divinely guided, it's going to open up a whole world of light for you, my friends. Love you too, Shell. Have a great walk. All right, clear your head, and you're going to write an amazing paper. Mwah! Ines, thank you. So we're right there. Like the work that you've been doing, the work that you've putting in, it's paying off. You just have to believe in it and believe in what you're doing. Felicia! Here we are for you. What number did you pick? You picked number 4. Y'all are picking number 4. I have 4 of you that picked number 4 today. That's so funny. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Felicia, this is you. The Goddess Temple. All right, what does your soul need you to know? What is really on your mind? And what is happening with you physically? All right, all right. 4s follow me around everywhere. All right, Felicia, here we are. Soul, body, mind. Woo, girl. Girl, I'm going to call you out. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. What does your soul need you to know? Your soul needs you to know that you can freaking do it. Actually, you can fucking do it. Your soul wants you to know that you can do it. New beginnings, not on the horizon right now, because you have to encompass the fullness of who you are right now. All right. So we're filling the cup halfway, but don't be nervous about filling the cup up the rest of the way. If a little of that spills over, it's not a bad thing. What are you really thinking or feeling? We have the Death card come in. Now, I have 2 connotations of this that are reaching my soul right now. Sometimes when the Death card in the reverse comes in, we've made a choice that this isn't going to kill me. All right. And when we've made that choice that this isn't going to kill me, we have to choose that we will be stronger than what is trying to kill us. Another reason that this Death card is in here is because a cycle has come to completion. All right, we do have the moon here on the bottom of the deck. So this whole next cycle that you're coming into, you need to really work on shifting your script. I'm going to call you out. Your body, what is happening with you physically? You need, do I need to say this? You've given up hope on the potential outcome of a bright future, but don't. All right. Bye-bye, scarcity. Bye-bye, lack. Bye-bye. 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 I am capable. I can find the knowledge. I can do hard things and still be afraid. I've got this. All right. So 10p in reverse is about having that faith that you can do it, that you're going to be okay. All right. Really into the deep of your core. You know, like you can do these manifestations, you can say the words, you can write the words, but until the emotion isn't in it or isn't aligned with it, you're not going to see those results coming in. What you're going to do, though, is break through those blockages at a very slow pace. So this is the universe here with this 10 of coins reverse. You are worthy of having all of the riches at your doorstep to fill your home, to fill your life. And giving yourself permission to do that in this next cycle is really what the universe wants you to do. All right. So that reducing that limitation, that Death card is just a reminder, out it goes. Limitations, expectations, previous thoughts, like saying that I can't do this or it hasn't been done before. you know what? I bet somebody has done it before and they've been successful at it, and there's room for you to do it as well. Archangel Jophiel comes in, honor your beauty. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. All right, so leading with that love from within, what are you deserving of? Everything. Everything. All right, give yourself permission to open up to it. A lot of us, I'm guilty of this. I'm like, you know what? I'd really like to go and do this, but no. We sit on our butts. We don't put excuses or anything in our way that way, or limitations, right? So I'd really like to do this, and I need to figure out the steps to make it happen. And I need to empower myself so I have the knowledge. And I need to find out what steps to do this. It came up again. Anyways. All right. Hello, Nimi. I'm in the middle of doing my Earth member readings right now, but you are more than welcome to hang out and see if anything resonates with you. All right. Ashley, this is you. 205. You pick number 4, which is this one. What do we have? The heart of the matter. All right. Where you are now, what's already in motion, and where you are heading. But I feel, Ashley, I feel like we're going to get off track here with this specific reading, and that's cool. I'm cool with that. So the messages that were required for Ashley, can you please come back in here, our messengers? Thank you. My ears are picking up. Today we talked about surrendering. We talked about new things. Surrendering. All right, what do we need to know about that surrender? Fuck me. Okay. All right, so where we are now, we've got the Chariot card here. Valerie, hello. All right, Ash, we've got the Chariot card here. There's movement on the horizon, all right? So now about that surrendering that you have experienced. This is regarding that surrendering. I did. You're going to need it, and I love you. This is about that surrender, the elephant surrender, all right? So there has definitely been movement through that, okay? And this movement is on such a grand level. It is on such a universal level, and that's kind of the blockage that it's been waiting for. When I say about that surrender, okay? So movement now, you're physically going to go on a trip. You are physically experiencing changes within your body because of what you've actually done, right? So we've gone through all that, the detoxing, the releasing of things, the welcoming the new life. There's been a lot of information revealed through cell phones. I hope you know what I'm talking about in this situation as well, that has helped also physically remove that blockage because it's been talked about. It's not hidden or tucked under the rug. I'm doing an Ashley reading right now. And so with this movement coming in, there's going to be more illumination for you now that you have surrendered that. All right. So having that, imagine like it's cracked open. All right. Even if you actually physically like lean them against the wall somewhere, can you put them out in the garden or together, but still in that separate space right there? Because you've actually separated that issue. All right. So with that happening, you've actually separated that issue. You've cracked open more things for the light to like beam. Look at this little beam, tractor beam of light going in between. Now, did it crack in half this way or did it crack in half longwise? Either way, place it close, like you would a geode, how the geode sinks to another. Place it close, but take that as a physical sign from the universe. And it's so beautiful. I'm sorry that it's broken. Send it to me in a messenger. But take that as that's been cracked open so that sunlight can come in, right? So here we are. We have where we're headed. This is not. We have the Eight of Vessels here, the Eight of Cups. Okay, so what is this sunlight going to pour into this vessel? Do you see what I'm doing here? This sunlight is pouring that sunbeam into this vessel. A little pop-up card. It's pouring sunlight into this vessel. It's going to illuminate this vessel from the inside out. So that light comes, bam! Oh, that was annoying. All right, go put it out where you can see it. Don't keep it under your bed. You want this information coming to you in conscious state, not in subconscious state. That way you can digest it on a level that's meant to be digested. We have Strength and Justice and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. So there's going to be a lot of acceptance on this trip. There's going to be a lot of surrendering on this trip. And there's going to be a lot of movement on this trip. All right? So it is what it is, what it is. You're going to have the strength to go through this, to find that pinpoint situation. You are going to have the strength to put up with this Wheel of Fortune spinning around in a circle. But do not get sidetracked by the fray of negative reels and thoughts. All right? Whenever a negative reel or thought gets in there pertaining to an old habit or behavior, you kick that fuck out. My language. You kick that out, all right? And I like this because even though we have the Justice card in the reverse position, this is coming down to the pinpoint, right? So that balance is going to be received for you. I don't know if I gave Felicia an angel card. Anyways. So we have this focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. And that's where a lot of things are going to come in. Like, don't get sidetracked, right? Don't get squirrel. Don't let other people's things be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But do also be open to other solutions coming into that. I feel like there's going to be more light shed on that specific situation this trip around. But it's only because you're prepared and strong to, I don't know why I'm doing this, strong to hold that information right there, but not let it continue. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Hold that information, but not let it continue. Okay, so there you are. Okay, good. So that right there, now, I'm not saying that this is going to be the magical cure. What I'm saying is this is going to open up that realm of connection for you. All right. Damn. Cold. It just went cold. I thought I'd have more. The Five of Wands in the reverse position is like the calming of the chaos. Right? The cooling off. So I'm going to leave it here with you because that was a lot said. That was a lot to digest. My ears are like, yeah, you're done. I love how they've got the infinite on the beautiful gemstone in this Strength Lion, right? So you can also you can do the infinity sign on your third eye as protection and love. So you can just in any direction that you want. All right. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, do the thing with the elephant picture, though. Did it break long or did it break half? Like in half like that way, or did it break long? Ha! Nice. You know what? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Down half. Ooh, yeah, so yeah, okay. So that's like an egg cracking open, really. And that sun, that's all I can see is that sunbeam, like tractor beaming right down the middle of it. So there will be some light illumination on that. And you know what? Yeah, send me a picture. Send me a picture and see if I pick anything else up of it. Because when you talk about it, my ears go a little bit. So we'll just see. Okay. Chuck Norris, this one is for you. All right. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, my pleasure. Crazy. I'm so proud of you too, like all the progress that you've made. So it sucks when the universe shows us stuff that we need to see and like breaks our good stuff. All right. Chuck Norris, you picked number 3 here. So let's see what, got the world right here. Ooh, I'm so excited for you. Mwah. All right, Chuck. So number 3 is situation, action, outcome. Card 1 represents a situation, what's going on now. Card 2 is action, what needs to be done about it. Card 3 is outcome, the results of that action. Yeah, and also trust your instincts and things like that, right? Like, even write them down, journal it out to let that energy move. All right, Chuck Norris, here we go. I'm so excited for you. Situation, action, outcome. All right. Oh, my heart. All right, so I'm going to start off with the bottom of the deck. We have the 9 of Swords. So if you do have like any worries or a lot on your mind, write them down on paper, brain dump it. All right. My number one thing, whenever I have a 9 of Swords moment, it gets brain dumped, paper, clear it out, worry about what needs to be worried about, let the rest of it go. All right. Situation, what's going on now? We have number 4, the Defender in the reverse position. And this is a very, very neutral deck. All right, so what we're looking at is there's new order and stability. All right, the old paradigm, the old box that things are supposed to be fitting in does not apply to you. You are a gifted spiritual being, and you, congratulations, by the way, thinking outside of that box is in that alignment with you. Like, you've got a piece in the museum. Like, that's so amazing. So continue thinking outside that paradigm of normalcy that's put on by society, because what you're doing is working for you. And don't let that fray of that, why do I say box? It's that, like, don't go to it like that boxed mindset of I have to work, I have to get a paycheck, I have to pay my bills. Yes, we do need to do those things, but your calling is different. All right. So paying attention to that calling and doing that, make that your paradigm, make that your box, because it's not the standard society box. We don't fit into that box. Right. So when we start decorating it, it's quite the gift. Action, what needs to be done about it? I'm sitting here also looking at 3 major arcanas. So this is the opportunity to allow a great big change within and have faith and trust the universe. Oh my goodness. All right, so here in our action position, what needs to be done about it? We have the Death card. This cycle has come to an end, releasing old fears, old inhibitions, old experiences that have led up to this point, right? So there is a great big huge shift coming in, but that's because you are fitting into your own box, not into the parcel of somebody else's, and it's blending well. So releasing the old fears, old inhibitions, anything that is weighing on your mind right now needs to be released, all right? Like cosmically released. And whether you're realizing it or not, but as soon as we put energy into those blockages, into those things that are bothering us, those things that are on our mind, like even the petty things, like my sock doesn't feel good right now and it is annoying me, literally. Little things, big things, like, oh, I'm angry my car didn't start from my husband this morning because the battery was dead because it's cold outside again, right? This is an example. Don't feel it, that has to be like big or little, but it's everything. And that is what's going to help this Death card, the end of that previous cycle. The old things, they just didn't work right? And that experience has led up to, oh, this is working. This is looking pretty good. This is feeling pretty fine. This is leading right into love. I got goosebumps. I have the goosebumps. And this is leading right into where you are meant to be. All right. So it's it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful transition that's happening right now. This death card may be a little ugly, so don't be afraid to have like that cry and that release of emotional barriers or blockages. Just be like, I release all this crap. And if you do have that cry, don't try to block it out. Use that energy and that momentum just to get it all out, right? Because sometimes like we will feel a tear coming. We're like, okay, no, now's not a good time. But really, if we keep putting it off, that now's not a good time will show up in a tower moment when it's just like, I don't care if this is you're trying to put on a presentation. Here's your emotional outlook right now. You're nervous. Let's make you cry. So really pay attention to that and take that opportunity with that release, that physical release, the release of inhibitions, the release of barriers, the release of things that we've been told by the establishment. This is how it has to be. This is how it has to be. Nope, 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 nope. Gobble that up. This is how my life is. And that is becoming, the universe hears you and is like, already throw more things into your box. All right. So I'm not saying like, boom, don't pay attention to these things. But yes, once you follow that intuition and that guidance, I don't know why my hands are doing this. We're leading in love. And like, yeah, there may be a lot going on, but the sun is definitely shining upon you. So letting that cycle come to a completion. And like I said, if it does start, just wail and sob and think about every little thing that you're sad about and allow that emotion to come out in there as well. All right. And then after we're done having that ugly cry, you have to think about like the sunshine just shining beams of like love and light into you, filling it all up, putting your face in the sun or out in the light in the day. Honor your beauty, Archangel Jophiel. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. Hi, Kimon. All right, Chuck Norris. There's your reading. I finish up in the Lover's card. So by releasing that emotional stuff that's within, beautiful, beautiful love and light. Oh, the butterfly effect, Ashley. We've talked about it and something's opened up. Take it out of your room. Out of your room. Go put it somewhere else. All right, come on. Okay, come on. I'll give you a card today. Come on, this is for you. Ooh, the Crown of Swords in the reverse position and Keeper of the Swords. Very nice. So making sure, like, sometimes we have to cut these ties that get into our way. This is the King of Swords reverse. So things have calmed down, but sometimes we do need to cut those ties, right? The Keeper of the Swords on the bottom of the deck. So what holds true, what holds valuable, and what holds the key to that metamorphosis right there? Leap of faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. All right, come on. So releasing those ties, I'm also getting the ties that bind. So if you have any limitations that you've put on yourself, release those. Let them go. All right, come on. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I would really love to thank each and every one of you for coming to the readings and letting me read for you. It really is an honor and a pleasure that you all assist me in becoming aligned with my highest good, and that we all align together and we're sharing all of our emotions here. All right, I really am grateful for you guys, and I do love and cherish you. So I wish you all the best, and I wish you your guides along your journey. All right, my friends, I gotta go for now, but I will be live again for you here on Thursday. Mwah! Thank you all so much. Oh my gosh, it was so nice to see people coming back to visit. Oh, these cycles are amazing. You guys are amazing. You are. All right, I love you, and I will see you again soon.